Right, a very good morning to you all. I hope we're all good. It is Wednesday, it's the 2nd of August 2023, and I'm here to bring us all a look at the weather forecast for the next 24 hours. Well, just one thing to say. This area of low pressure moving in from the Atlantic is going to give us a disturbed day, but it is warmer out there this morning. If we just take a look at the current top of the hots, we've got 18 degrees at Southend-on-Sea, 18 at Shoebury-Ness and 18 at Lydd Airport. There is more of a humid feel coming in because we've got that southwesterly breeze. So as I've mentioned, we've got this low pressure system on the scene, and the Met Office have got one of their yellow warnings out for wind. It's not going to be everywhere. We've got a bit of thunder in the form of showers to the north of our area, just in, as these showers move through at times. But we've also got a wind warning along the south coast, and I'm going to focus on that one, just really talking about the highest winds, basically gusting 45 to 50 miles an hour. It does talk about gusts 55 to 60 miles an hour in some exposed spots, but I think that's probably going to be further towards the southwest of England. But it will be a breezy day, but certainly not everywhere, just along those coasts. So if you are on those shorelines, just take it easy, really. Right, okay, and that warning is valid from 4 o'clock this morning through until 6 o'clock tonight, so we'll push out the way fairly quickly. Right, we'll have a little look at the cams. So at the moment, no real dramas out there. The skies are cloudy. We've got increase in breeze on the south coast. Gusts at the moment just around about 35 miles an hour, and that's the picture at Saltdean. Just the white horses starting to build up. We move inland towards Winchfield, which I think is somewhere near Camberley, sort of over Surrey, Hampshire way. Cloudy skies moving in from the west, still mainly dry out there. But yeah, as I mentioned, the cloud is thickening and the wind is getting up a little bit as well. But further east at the moment, this is the picture, or should I say the scene over at Southend-on-Sea. You're still holding on to the sunny skies over there, but it's not lasting long. The cloud is increasing, and it's not really that dry out there at the moment either. I was hoping this morning that we would have just a little bit of respite from the showers. So this was the rain that we saw overnight. This is the so-called dry slot, and then this is the next band of rain, which is going to be affecting us all sort of late morning through this afternoon. But we've got this rash of showers that have developed mainly to the south of London, but some of them are a little bit pokey. I notice there's a little bit of a squall line running up the Salisbury Plain across Andover between Newbury and Basingstoke, just to the south of Reading. But also we've got some quite sharp showers near the Maidstone area. And there's also rather a lot of drizzle. So, yeah, unfortunately, this is the situation at the moment. I expect these showers to continue for a while before the more general rain starts to push in from the west. And this is the situation, or the scene, that wants to be played out by the icon. So this is 3 o'clock this morning. That was last night's rain that went through. Gave us a bit of a soaking in some places. And this is the dry slot at the moment. So the main rain band is now to the north of England, but then here comes the next rain system at 7 o'clock this morning, rushing through that area of low pressure across Devon, Cornwall and parts of South Wales. So we run through the morning. This is 9 o'clock, this is 10 o'clock, this is 11 o'clock, and this is midday. So that rain band will have arrived across many southern parts of the region, so quite heavy bursts down towards Hampshire before the whole thing starts to spin up around that low pressure across the southeast England this afternoon. So a thoroughly miserable afternoon, it has to be said. Near gale force winds in the channel, lighter breezes inland, but yeah, quite a lot of rain, quite heavy and persistent at times. And it's only by the time we get towards the end of the day that that low pressure system pushes out into the North Sea. The winds veer round to the northwest, and eventually those showers do clear. So a very unsettled day. We'll take a look at the temperatures today. So not that high at all. These are the 1 o'clock temperatures. Temperatures typically in the range of 16 to 18 degrees. There may be a 19 degrees up towards Colchester in Essex, and up towards Suffolk you may see 20 degrees, but that's probably in some brightness before that next rain band arrives from the west. The story will be the wind, as I mentioned, not everywhere. It will be down towards the south coast. These are the gusts. So this is the situation at 7 o'clock this morning, as we've seen. Gusts 40 to 45 miles an hour. I think they will peak probably around the middle part of the day along that south coast, perhaps more extensively across East Kent for a time when some of those gusts could be in the range of should say 50 to 55 miles an hour. So yeah, that is the wind gust situation. If we just forward that through to sort of later on this afternoon, those breezes do eventually moderate from the north, and then they move down across the area, and then yeah, things calm down this evening. So in terms of the rainfall, if you keep rain gauges, this is what you're going to be getting for the next 24 hours, a general 10 to 15 millimetres of rain. And really that is it in summary: a cloudy day, a showery day, rain becoming persistent, quite heavy this afternoon, windy near that south coast. Hopefully a few improvements tomorrow. I'll be back later on looking at the 14-day trends. There could be a glimmer of hope. We'll look at that later. Lots to keep an eye on at the moment. But anyway, I'm going to get to work now, sign off, have some breakfast. Have a good one. Ciao for now.